Hitting record now?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh. Dude, how nice was it to sleep in your own bed last night?
It was so nice to sleep in my bed last night. I continued until the mid-afternoon.
Well, you say that like it's a fucking rarity.
I mean, it's good to sleep in my bed every night. What are you talking about?
Yeah. That was a fun trip, though. And it's good to be back.
I thought it sucked.
Bullshit.
I was really bummed out by the trip. I didn't like it at all. There was no redeeming quality of our trip.
Much
to
like
Austin.
this podcast.
Oh, this podcast is terrible. I mean, that's
a given.
Yeah, but Austin, the city, I expected more. And, you know.
Welcome to the post-Austin episode of the Lazy Susans podcast. I am Glenn, and this is...
Dilly Walsh.
Dilly fucking Walsh. Yeah, so...
Now bi-coastal.
How is Texas on the other coast?
There's a lake.
Yeah, but it's not a coast.
Gulf of Mexico?
Oh, that's funny shit.
I've
never heard somebody refer to... I'm from the Gulf Coast, so I'm from the other coast. Did you just put that on a T for me, or...?
Tri-coastal Dylan. That's what they call me.
The old tri-coastal Dylan.
They call me International Dylan.
I don't know, he's called... What the fuck?
They call me sexy.
After sharing a room with you for 10 days.
You have to agree. Sexy.
Yeah, there's no other words to describe it, I guess.
Pretty fucking sexy.
God. We had a good... Even getting down there wasn't awful. We did,
we were on acid.
Yeah, we were on acid for, like, the worst parts of it outside of Arkansas.
Ohio
was
acid country.
Ohio should never be traveled without acid.
That's what we learned on our trip to Austin.
Yeah, that Ohio...
Never go through Ohio without taking some acid.
Or at least a hallucinogen of some sort.
I found out that taking acid and synthetic heroin together are a good combo. I always thought the acid blocked the opiates. Turns out, take them at the same time, fucking, you come up, you're nodding while you're on acid. I mean, that was great. You really missed out on by being sober, dude.
I can't say that
I have so many extra bottles of the methadone, I could have given you one, like nothing. And you would have just been nodding and tripping and nodding.
Dylan Walsh, everyone. Dylan Walsh. Yeah.
Dylan Walsh.
Dylan Walsh.
We need to get Holly in here to say it, just for the drop.
Holly.
Have her come in, say my name, and then they're like, beat it, toots.
Holly Johnston?
Yeah.
Okay.
What other Holly would I be talking about?
I don't know.
You know there's only one Holly for me.
No. Because there was a girl named Holly...
Holly Hockett?
No. I don't know who that is either. But
like Polly Pot.
Holly Maxwell, maybe? I think Will said it was his friend at the TSA. I could be wrong. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Will's quote-unquote friend at the TSA?
Yeah, the one
who helped him smuggle his bud?
Which was actually fucking us. Sorry, Chris. No.
He already said he's never fucking doing another van trip again.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him.
Fucking... Dude, I don't think that would have been so miserable if you weren't... If you offered to drive for like long stretches of that, and he just wasn't feeling it.
And then he finally lets me drive down in Austin. I was like, dude.
It was bizarre.
Yeah, he was like, and he was complimenting my driving too. He was like, oh, you drive just like I would have.
Basically, this was the trip where we discovered me and Glenn love each other, hate everyone else.
That's not true. That's not true.
Glenn and I definitely going to tour together in the future. Everyone else, take them a lead in the fucking world.
Opening
it's just me and you, buddy.
Opening act to be determined.
Opening act to be determined. Exactly.
No, but no, bullshit. Listen, I want to get back to what I said. Do you know who Holly Maxwell is?
The part of me that appreciates funny hopes that that you're the headliner and I'm the opening act, and I just get to resent you.
Yes. Yeah, I want that too.
Just hateful resentment.
I want it.
I murder you in your sleep one night.
I'm okay with that, Phil Hartman style. Yeah, one of your homemade knives.
This isn't a homemade knife. This is actually a nice one. It's just been used a lot.
Yeah, not when you. But let's stay on topic.
Didn't have it when I needed it, but.
Well, you weren't going to use it.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't think Holly Maxwell is an imaginary person. I think she exists.
Well, we're not sure with Will, but I think so as well. But
Will is definitely an imaginary person.
No, it's like one of those people that fucking like, Instagram is weird like that. Like, somebody follows you and you're like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah. Well, the problem with me is that'll happen and it'll be someone that I've met several times.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll still just be like, I don't know who this is.
Right. No, it's well, now
that's because I'm a severe drug addict and alcoholic.
Right. Am I supposed to argue with you on that point?
No, just the way you went. Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Don't let anybody tell you you're not self-aware. But we're fucking A. It is. So let's talk about it. How did you feel about the, like, let's just say let's start off with the venues that we did. Like, in comparison to Providence.
In comparison to Providence, I felt like the venues were good.
Okay.
Maybe better than they are here.
I would agree with that sentiment.
I really liked playing at that one in the hotel. That was fun.
That was dope.
18 floors up, I'm doing comedy.
Yeah.
Some 12-year-olds fucking telling me I suck. There's a bunch of whores we can yell at. That was a fun gig.
Well,
obviously the Creek in the Cave, like, I've been hearing about the Creek in the Cave on podcasts and shit for years, so
yeah.
That was cool to get on stage. Obviously, it's not the Creek in the Cave in New York, but it's still the Creek in the Cave. That was cool.
Yeah, I don't know what the Creek... Have you been to the Creek in the Cave in New York?
I've never... No. And I think they closed and moved to Austin. But the whole time I was there, I wanted to say something shitty about Milo Yiannopoulos. They, like, banned Legion of Skanks from doing a show with Milo Yiannopoulos at the old one.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I was Hollywood in Austin.
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't I a good boy? I was a good boy in Austin.
As far as...
not, like, alienating people too hard.
Oh, yeah, no. You're definitely an acquired taste for some, I think, but, like, it's...
Aside from the actual stand-up is one thing, but in terms of... I didn't, like, go up way too drunk or...
No.
No, at anyone's club way too fucked up. I wasn't nodding out.
And you did basically the same, the pretty similar sets most of the time when you went up. So, like, it's not like you did any or, like, really... Usually your I push it too fars or your I don't have jokes lined up. I don't know what I'm going to say
to people.
Well, sometimes you do. Like, sometimes you burn some goodwill by, like, going right after people without getting them on your side first. Like, you did that when in the 2-minute set, right?
Well, hey, those people at Rick's tonight
missed out.
Loved me. I don't know where they're from, but they fucking love me.
Oh, those old people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were those the people that... Were they at a skew or something? Oh, no! They were at Rick's last time.
When I did my solo show?
Oh, now I know where... Now I know.
Yeah. They were also at
Yeah,
yeah.
I
did my solo show.
My Rick's in my phone,
Yeah.
it says Rick's played to the old people in the front.
Yeah.
So you guys are a million years young. I swear.
Oh yeah, if you ever find this.
Well, they're I don't know. They were cute old. Like
I don't know what that means.
the woman especially was like I don't know. Like she was grandmotherly. Like
Okay.
I don't know. They were nice. They were nice.
I think
they weren't like gross, weird old people. They were sweet.
I think I told them to come like once a month.
And they fucking, you know, they clearly like enjoyed the comedy, and they were.
Yeah. No. Well, they're following us around
cool.
for comedy.
I like those people.
Yeah, I did a.
I forget what your names are, guys, but you know who you are. Keep on. I'll shout you out when I know what your names are.
Yeah.
Follow me on Facebook.
Martha and Jim.
Martha and Jim.
Yeah.
Those are
Those will be the.
Those are their names we decided.
Corey, what's their names? Fucking Corey.
Dude, if you're not gonna. It's been 18 fucking episodes now, 3 of which we've released. And you haven't looked anything up, Corey. Not one thing.
Just to make sure everyone knows we're talking about.
Eventually, we're gonna fire you, dude.
Corey.
You're on thin fucking ice, Corey.
Corey Mayo.
Don't hire him for shit. He just doesn't show up. He's a piece of shit, too.
Alright. Now you're going too far.
No, Corey Mayo is a fucking piece of shit. I hate him.
Stop it.
Fuck Corey Mayo.
Dude.
I'm sure they can tell I'm joking.
I know they can.
Corey Mayo, he sucks. He's got red hair. Who has red hair?
He has red hair?
Corey Mayo? Yeah.
You think it's red?
It's definitely red.
I feel like it's...
What other color could it it's so... He has a red hair and beard.
Yeah, but not like Rory
like
red.
Very... Rory has carrot-colored hair.
Yeah, I want to say...
Rory has like orange hair.
Yeah.
Corey
Auburn
has
and
red.
I feel like it
sounds like we're talking about a fucking unpublished Dr. Seuss book. Rory and Corey with red and orange hair.
Is it? Yeah, it probably would have gotten taken.
Corey goes to school. Rory stays and drools.
That's not.
It's just a picture of Rory sucking a cock.
Jesus. Jesus Christ.
It's Nicole's cock. It's a picture of Nicole.
All right.
Nicole with like a big pot belly and a cock.
I wanted to know about the fucking venues in goddamn Austin, and you're talking about Rory sucking Nicole's cock.
It's like Nicole's face.
Oh God, this episode.
Will's body.
Oh.
And then,
what?
Somehow,
like
actually,
a Native American pole.
Actually, it's Rory's cock.
Like
it's Rory sucking his own cock, but it's on Nicole Will.
Jesus Christ! It's like you're talking.
I feel like I've elevated as a comedian since I went away. Like I almost like I've gone Super Saiyan.
Yeah, no, that's probably right.
Fighting Puerto Ricans and fucking...
You're describing a Native American, like, spirit pole of, like, comedians'
no,
random body parts.
Head.
No, that's what I'm saying. Picture what I'm saying.
Will's body.
Dude.
No, because the Indian poles are all heads.
Oh, well, relax. I mean, it's still a good visual, you donkey.
No, I'm picturing more like a Greek, like a chimera. Like...
Okay.
More than an Indian.
Yeah, more
like
like a griffin type of situation.
Yeah, a Nicole Will Rory Cock Griffin.
Yeah. Okay. I'm so glad. I was waiting for Dylan to do his bear bit at Creek in the Cave, where there's an actual bear in the he didn't do it. He skipped the first part, but like the first part of his joke goes something along. And I know you like it when people like kind of butcher your jokes. So I'm gonna be like, he's like, like I said, big stuffed bear right on stage. But in the first half of this bit goes, imagine if you'd never seen a bear. Wouldn't it be? And then you saw one. Wouldn't it be scary? And
that's pretty much. That's almost exactly it. You left a few words out, but
for the most part,
that's pretty much how the bit goes.
Yeah.
And then you saw one. Wouldn't
right.
that be scary?
Oh yeah, then you saw one. Wouldn't that be scary? But so I was like, he's He's aware enough to not do that.
Is that
part.
a stupid joke?
It seems...
I've been thinking about actually dropping that part.
It seems like a...
When people get it, they get it. You know, like, it's sort of like an anti-joke type deal. Like, I'm so fucking smart, it's blah, blah, blah. It's annoying.
Yeah.
That's the thing about that joke, is it's annoying. The horse joke.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when is a horse not a horse after it's fallen 12 stories?
Yeah.
I used to say that's a Jean-Paul Sartre bit, and I took that line out because I was like, that's just fucking... Yeah. That's not funny. That's just me being like, I'm smarter than you, audience.
Yeah. It's snarky.
I'm wondering the same thing about that, the
bear piece?
Yeah, imagine if you've never seen a bear before. I told you I wrote that joke when I was 15, right?
No, you didn't.
That joke comes from a cartoon that I drew when I was 15.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I think, you did
Imagine if you've never seen a bear before, and then not even on TV, and then you saw one. Wouldn't that be scary?
Yeah. And
in between, there were panels of bears. Just like a bear like going like this, a bear like this. You know what I mean?
He's miming some interesting positions for bears to be in.
You can still find it actually on the Funk, thefunk.thecomicseries.com. It should still exist there.
That's good to know.
That's my old comic series. That was the only one that really translated, like, as a joke that I can think of. Well,
it seems like it's kind of a weird way to get to your, like, a bear slipping it in joke, you know?
Well, they started as completely separate pieces, and then just because they both mentioned bears, they ended up together.
Yeah, so I think that maybe confuses the audience as well, maybe a little bit. Not confuses, but it's just more of a... How are these two things linked, other than the fact that you mentioned bears in them? So, do you know what I'm saying?
I think of it as like a little, bear setup. Like I'm putting a little bear tee down, I'm putting a little bear golf ball on it, and then when I say that the bear fucked me, I'm swinging with my bear driver. But do people need the fucking... little bear tee and the bear green, the bear sand trap. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think mostly they just want to be hit with the fucking driver. You know?
I think that's an accurate statement.
That's actually, I think, what I want my act to eventually, like, develop into is just, I walk out on stage with a golf driver and I just start beating people in the crowd mercilessly with the driver until everyone leaves.
You want them
and that'll be a Dylan Walsh show.
You want them to leave, or do you just want to beat them into submission?
If they want to stay and get hit with the driver, I'll start fucking them,
With the driver?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
I can start fucking unconscious people who are bleeding.
Jesus. I know you could. You're a sick fuck, Dylan Walsh.
You're a sick fuck, Dylan Walsh.
Dude, how great was it when that Asian guy tried to say my name?
Gren Gunushka.
Yeah, I think that's pretty close. I think that's pretty fucking close. And I always sound like such a fucking asshole.
Glenn, my haircut.
He puts me in a position where I can only sound like an asshole when I fucking correct him.
Why? By being Asian?
Right. My name is
His
Gren.
fucking race just makes it so that I have to be a fucking dick.
Yeah, and say, by the way, my name is
the guy in the apartment under us who's getting pissed off right now. He's Asian.
Nice.
So he's gonna come up and be like, "Can you guys please stop doing your podcast so loud?"
Stop, Asian.
Fuck! I can't be on SNL.
Yeah.
That's all I ever wanted was to be on a shitty
fucking improv
television show. Yeah.
You want to shit on improv people for a little while?
Yeah, I don't like them.
Failed theater majors. The same way divers are failed gymnasts.
They're successful theater majors is the scary part.
Maybe. If their parents have enough money to put them through all the fucking...
that is
stages
the thing.
of...
That's like the thing that people don't realize about improv is it's all rich kids.
It has to be.
It's all... Because it's all people who basically do nothing and then have their parents, like, pay their way through the courses.
Yeah. Which are expensive
like
as fuck.
35-year-old dudes getting, like, you know...
Yeah. Getting on to the Saturday night show. Fucking... I mean, and I did improv for a minute.
I'm pretty glad that, what's-his-face's dad died in the World Trade Center, actually.
Pete Davidson?
Yeah.
What do you have against Pete Davidson? He's like... Minus... His last special was fucking dog shit. But, like... I mean, he does have some pretty... He's a decent stand-up.
It has nothing to do with his stand-up.
Oh.
I just think it's funny to say really mean things about people I don't know.
I get that about you.
Everyone gets that about me.
Well, now they do. What was I going to say?
Girls, I know that fucking dudes being mean for no reason, a lot of you weirdly makes you wet, okay? And I'm willing to exploit that. So, please give me a call at 401...
Are you actually going to drop your number?
No.
Okay.
Not this early. Not this early in the cast.
That's for episode 4.
Till we release the Patreon version.
Yeah, you can release whatever you want on the Patreon version.
Oh, you're gonna regret letting me have that on tape.
You know why I'm not? Because I don't know if you're ever gonna launch the Patreon version.
Oh, it's coming.
It's gonna require you to actually do it.
Patreon is coming.
I have a feeling the Patreon is far down the line.
Yeah, that might be true, except for one thing that you're not taking into account.
Spite?
I have a Lindsay.
Oh, wow. Dude, don't... If you're going to utilize her like that, you should pay her.
I plan on paying her.
Okay.
I told her she can have 10% of everything.
What's 10% of 0?
Well, that's the fucking gamble.
Yeah, no, it is.
That's the deal.
I know it's the deal. It's good to get in on the ground level, too. Best terms, right?
Dude, 1% of... if you had gotten in on any successful...
Yeah.
Well, not any successful comic, but...
It's like fucking buying real estate.
If you had 1% of Larry the Cable Guy's career, you would be...
doing pretty okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not like $1 million, but, you know. Yeah.
Somebody who had fucking...
I wonder how much...
You would have been really smart to give a lump sum to Jack Roy while he was... fucking selling aluminum siding, you know what I mean?
I wonder how much money they have to pay to, like, what percent of their, like, take home do you think, like, touring comics, like, pay out to their, like, various fucking people?
I think it's, well, you know what? I don't want to say, because I don't know.
Yeah, neither do I. I was going to say probably a third, but...
I was going to say something like 10% manager, 10% agent, 10% accountant.
So yeah, somewhere around a third.
Yeah, that's how I would imagine it. I'm sure that there's all sorts of variations, but
yeah, depending on like, because you get your booking agent, and then other like I don't know, you have other agents, and then manager, like I don't know.
I don't know enough about that shit.
Yeah, I've heard
But based on BoJack Horseman,
yeah,
I'm gonna say 10%, 10%, 10%.
Okay, probably that's a good reference point. I did hear Ari talk about it on his like sitting down with like young comedians thing. Did you ever listen to that? It's like 2 hours
A
long.
long time ago.
Yeah.
Where after the show, I remember the first kid asks, how do you deal with bombing? Oh, you know what? Actually, I might be mixing this up with Mark Maron.
Yeah.
I remember, no, I think I'm thinking of Mark Maron's Q&A.
Yeah.
Because this kid asks, how do you deal with bombing? Like, getting over bombing? And Mark Maron says, well, you can always... he starts going like, well, obviously start blaming the audience, blame the venue.
Yeah.
And the kid says like, no, well, I really think it was me. Mark says something like, well, clearly your denial skills are not up to scratch. You really need to work on pretending that reality is different.
Yeah.
You know? Fucking... How many cigarettes you got left?
Not enough. 3.
I got 2.
Okay. Yeah. What? Okay. All right. Let's talk
I
about.
thought you had like a half a pack left or something.
Oh no. Comedy in Austin. Did you find it? I mean, did it not like?
So why don't you tell me how you felt about the scene, and I'll, add color commentary or whatever.
Sure, that's fine.
Maybe that's a better place to start.
Well, I thought the venues were significantly.
By the way, this is definitely going on Patreon.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
This is the Patreon episode of all Patreon episodes.
Mm.
You better not have deleted that digital audio.
No, it's still there. It's still there. But, alright, so what did I think? Well, we did a bunch of sets at Creek in the Cave, right? We probably did, 4 sets there? Something like that? And we could have done a lot more if we really...
I missed that one because I was getting... Oh, fucking... Dude, I literally never went back to that gas station.
I know, you kept walking right by it.
That fucking gas station that wouldn't take my card... Or, they could have taken my card, but they just wouldn't run it as credit.
Yeah, so Dylan missed his
They
set.
literally just didn't want the money.
Yeah.
Enough to run it as credit.
I'm sad.
It would have been so easy.
Sad to say I did end up going there because I didn't feel like walking across.
You traitor!
My bad. But, there's a cigarette machine in the club. Dylan walked right by it, went and decided to go on an excursion to try to find cigarettes.
Those cigarette machines are like $5 more than... Weren't they?
Maybe, but you still would have gotten your set.
Yeah, well... Did they work with, credit cards, or would I have had to find $12 in quarters somewhere?
I don't know.
Because the bar that I used to work at, fucking... that was the only way to get a pack of cigarettes out of it, was to put like $10 in quarters and singles.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Needless to say, we robbed the register regularly.
Yeah. Oh, of course you did.
Not really, but
maybe.
If the Kings are listening, we only ever stole the baked clams out of the freezer. That's pretty much all we took. And maybe we I don't know, 6 to 10 beers a shift, but whatever.
Yeah. It's only 6 to 10. It's not like we sold
between the two of us.
Yeah.
You would have noticed more.
What but
they were good to us. The Kings were good to us.
I'm sure they were.
Yeah, they were sweet.
They must have been. But no, I mean, so Creek was one of the main places when we went up, which was cool because I don't know, I'd never performed on a stage that headliners do, really, because I've not even done the connection.
What was the name of the spot that we did 10 minutes at? Was that Shakespeare?
Yeah, Shakespeare's was super cool.
I liked that spot.
That was really
and I liked the spot in the Hilton.
Okay.
That was probably my favorite spot.
The Hilton?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Hilton.
The Hilton was interesting.
I think I talked about the Creek already.
I don't know. But, no, I'm just talking about a specific aspect of it. Just, it was there seemed like there were legit stages, all over the place. And the thing about Shakespeare that was cool was because like you had the upper area where people were drinking and sitting and watching, and you had the lower area. So it was almost like you're playing to a theater, you know? Had that kind of feel to it, even if you were standing on a cement slab, like in the back of a in the back of a bar that just happened to be open, like an atrium almost. What else was there? The pig was okay. Like I feel like that would have been the first one we did down there after we didn't get up at Creek.
Yo, how great was the fucking... No, I don't even want to say it because now I'm fucking...
What is it?
So I was gonna say, how great was that chick's voice at the fucking...
Oh. Yeah, she sounded like she'd been smoking like 2 packs of Newports.
But then she laughed, she sounded like fucking Larry the Lobster.
yeah. That was kind of off-putting.
It was fucking awesome.
It was funny.
Like, every time somebody hit a nice punchline, especially I was sitting at the table with them for a little bit.
Yeah.
When that fat guy was ripping on those.
Yeah, on the sorority chicks.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah. No. Right. No. But it was funny because those girls got their asses handed to them.
They did.
They did. They got
get their asses handed to them.
Which was and then they got escorted out. But they got escorted out.
Yeah, because they were being dumb whores.
Yeah, no, they were. I know. I don't know what else to. I mean, I know it's it wasn't really. See, that's the thing. Like, it wasn't really a major aspect of the weekend to me. Yeah, it's something that happened, but it's also like it wasn't even. It was just dumb. I mean, it was in the nature of us doing stand-up on graduation weekend.
We'll mention your take on the movie Hustlers in another episode, I suppose.
I fucking hate that movie.
Why do you hate the movie Hustlers, Glenn?
I hate that movie. Because these fucking... These whores just take advantage of dudes. Whatever, I'm gonna fucking say it. I don't give a shit.
Doesn't that feel better?
No, that part I will. That's a movie. It's a fucking... We're doing a take on a movie. I think being forced to watch... I think watching that movie is what gave me the... the fuck it, I'm gonna do this joke, tell this story on stage. Like, about my punchline. The rehab story.
Yeah. How does that one go?
Oh, I'm allowed to do my bits on this one because Dylan likes it. Alright.
Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. I said it. I said it. I don't give a fuck. Like, I was in rehab, and I was still going through withdrawals at the time, a little bit, right? And like, I'm just sitting in class in this group of there's like 20 of us. It's mixed, guys and girls, and I'm just laying back with like my headphones on, and
it's mixed. I thought you meant mixed like
race,
like everybody was half,
Yeah, race.
Mulatto.
Yeah, that's.
You didn't
half Oriental? No, it was.
You don't mean there was a whole bunch of Lucy Loos in there?
No, but there were some trannies.
Love trannies.
There were some trannies pre-op too.
You want to talk about how I was considering getting my dick sucked by a tranny?
No, I'd rather discuss the story that we just started.
Oh, okay.
And how Hustlers gave me the push to do it on stage. But no, so I'm in rehab. We're going through, like I said, I'm going through a little bit of withdrawal still. And I'm just leaning back because I don't sleep ever. And I hear all the girls in the class start having like a fucking pity party. And I listen in. And then they're talking about all the shit that they had to do to get drugs, right? And at some point, like, I just fucking snapped and yelled out, "Are you guys fucking kidding me? If I could eat pussy for heroin, I'd still be fucking using." And
as a matter of fact, I dare say there would be more people on heroin.
Yeah. Right. No, fuck it. I mean, I said it. This was what, 3.5?
I'm saying you should add that to your joke.
Well, I did. I went further with it. Like it wasn't. I ended up getting kicked out of class, out of the group because
whores hate being reminded that they're whores.
Well, no, it's just I was just like, are you telling me that girls don't use their sexuality to like get the things that they want? Like, I mean, I think that's a pretty widely accepted thesis.
I think men use their sexuality to get what they can.
Oh.
The few times that it's possible for them to get something using their sexuality.
Sure,
doesn't come up a lot.
No.
Is the thing.
Well, the thing was we were also in Orange fucking County, where every other person is the product of a trophy wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, look around, people. Like, sucking dick for coke is just the natural evolution of that up to fucking addiction.
That's just... that's like eating dinner around here.
No, well, no, I'm just saying.
You suck dick, you get coke. It's Orange County.
I'm not saying I'm, like, ignorant to, like, the plight and, like, the scarring that like, whatever. It's just, I don't know, man.
What it comes down to is really sucking a dick is more traumatic than eating a pussy.
I would 100% agree with that.
Yeah, but you don't suck dick naturally.
No.
Chicks.
I'm not a natural dick sucker.
Chicks.
I'm not
so I guess would you eat old, smelly, ugly women's boxes for heroin?
Back when I was...
To which the answer is, of course. Obviously.
Back when
I do it for free sometimes. So, you know.
No, by the way, would I say that today? Of course. But...
See, does not feel better, Glenn?
Oh, stop it. Stop it. You annoying
I'm the devil.
You annoying little shit.
I'm the devil.
Someone, at some points, his mom's gonna...
I'm Randall Flagg. I'm foretelling the end of the universe.
I'm gonna kill
through
him with
a podcast.
How was Dylan killed with his own knife in the middle of a podcast? That's why I hate the movie Hustlers.
Because it shows boss bitches being successful.
Yes, no.
You hate
just drugging and taking advantage of fucking dudes.
Yeah, that's what I call being a fucking boss ass bitch. Living your best life.
Sure.
That's a movie about girls living their best life, and you can't handle it.
Some shady ass stripper shit.
Probably just like you couldn't handle the fucking amount of ketamine and ecstasy that they would give you.
Yeah, that's...
Or having like $800,000 taken from you. What are you, a pussy?
Right.
You can't just eat an $800,000...
like, nothing bill?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how they spent that much money at a fucking... like, using his card at a strip club. That's amazing.
This is a thing about those chick movies, is like, there's obviously gotta be people who were funneling the money for them, or what, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, there's no way they were just taking that money and, putting it in the wall?
Yeah.
There was definitely, like, accountants and shit, but those were dudes. So in order for them to show that part, they would have to show...
dudes taking care of it?
At some level.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they just stole that money and, bought cars out in cash, and nobody ever thought...
And the most cliche cars of all, the Cadillac Escalade.
Yeah, because that doesn't fucking trigger any fucking,
Yeah, IRS audits.
Nobody gets called when someone with no credit history...
buys a Cadillac Escalade with one.
Doesn't have... Or, better yet, with fucking hundreds.
Yeah.
Shows up with a bag full of hundreds and buys a Cadillac. Yeah, nobody checks up on that, ever.
Never.
Just fucking
Free and
drive
clear.
off the lot, you're cool.
Free and clear.
Yeah.
No one cares.
Obviously.
Right.
You know, and you know, if you want to make it in this business, you take out a loan for $1,000. You don't make any money for the first year.
Oh man.
Yeah,
which also makes what sense?
You pay it back.
Don't get
and
me
then
started.
In 3 years,
Don't get me started.
You'll have $1 million loan because
math.
Oh my God.
Because math, Dylan.
No, what?
I know there is no
sense.
There is no sense. There's 0 cents. None. Like it's not even worth exploring.
Well, I do have one question.
I'm all ears.
Was there actually a dude that told him that? So
That's
two questions.
That's oddly specific.
Was there actually a dude?
I'm leaning towards yes.
And did that dude believe that?
I think it maybe got butchered in the telephone game, but
between him and us.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's what. There must be some details that were left out of this master project plan.
He's definitely not listening this deep into the podcast. So.
No, I doubt he listens at all anyway. But so we can probably continue down this line of rationale. But yeah, it's that seemed like almost a non-intentional tall tale, just a like
he was taken away with the idea.
Yeah, I think that's what he interpreted it to be, and I think he was going to be very sadly surprised when he went to the bank with this plan.
Will he make it to the bank with that plan?
No. No.
You think
no.
Someone will someone whose name
no, I just don't think he's
maybe starts with the same letter as mine might run interference before he gets to the bank?
I don't think so. I think what's going to happen is that he's going to realize he has to do a lot of paperwork to incorporate and just not do that. That's what does that not make sense?
That makes too much sense.
Yeah, so that's not going to happen. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy to think the schemes that you hear from like comics about. And it's and it's really easy to identify.
You never met the comic. I've said his name before, but why? Fucking. There was a comic who used to do sets, and then after the sets, try and sell insurance to people. Like if people would come up to him and be like, "Hey, man, great set." He'd be like, "Are you fully insured for life?" And try to sell like second-rate life insurance to people.
Really?
Yeah. He literally had like 4 different business cards, like comedian, realtor, insurance salesman. Like,
yeah.
He was one of those dudes.
That's the whole. I mean,
he's like a character out of Trailer Park Boys. And I'm not talking about you, Frankie Vaughn. Shout out Frankie Vaughn. We love him.
We do love
Frankie Vaughn is a friend of the podcast, for real.
Everyone give him a nice warm smack on the ass for us.
Love Frankie Vaughn. He let us put our sticker on his Vaughn's van.
On the Vaughn van.
On Frankie's Vaughn. Yeah.
Yeah.
How funny is it that his name's Frankie Vaughn and he lives in a Vaughn?
It is.
Frankie of the Vaughn. I live in a Vaughn down by.
Down. What's his? Well, we lived in the van for a little while. That wasn't awful.
Dude, I don't drive, but I was okay with the trip. You know what I mean? Like,
Dylan, by the way,
I could have survived
No.
trip back.
Oh, the trip.
If we had done that again,
there's no way
back,
you couldn't have slept in that van. You would have been miserable. There's no way.
I did sleep in that van.
No, I know, but not in.
Oh, while we were there.
Yeah, you could sleep while we were driving.
No. I would not have been cool sleeping in there. No.
Way too hot.
Yeah.
Way too fucking hot.
Yeah. I don't understand how
he does it.
Yeah.
But you do understand how he's up at like 6 o'clock in the morning every day. He doesn't have a choice. There's no sleeping in that shit. It turns into a. He's got to keep driving.
He turns into a telescope.
Yeah.
Fucking. I feel like I would literally. This is what would happen to me. I just fucking. I would end up going. I can't sleep in this van. I would start laying in the grass next to the van.
Yeah.
And then someone would kill me and take the van.
Yeah, that's. Like I said, you're in my top.
That would be my life story.
Another reason why you're in my top 5 for people to be involved in a murder.
What? Because I might get murdered?
If you sleep, yeah, you might get murdered too.
You're saying if I slept next to a van, I might murder someone?
No, you might get murdered.
You don't think I could possibly kill someone?
I think you could,
well,
but I lean more towards the murder.
To kill me in my sleep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know it's coming.
Yeah.
Just be like, that van looks juicy.
No, that's probably true.
Yeah, that van looks juicy and that kid looks...
I just wake up to like a fucking straight boot to the side of the head.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Never wake up, actually. You're just done. Yeah.
No, I wake up for like a split second and all I see is just light.
Yeah.
And then it's just eternity.
You'd be having one of those weird Dylan dreams where your hands are like moving around your head.
Hey, this is the thing I don't like people talking. Wait, just describe how I am when I'm sleeping.
He's got like...
Do I talk in my sleep?
Yeah.
Heather used to say that I talked in my sleep.
Yeah, you do. I had no idea.
Do I say like intelligible words?
Intelligible words?
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
Intelligible is like understandable.
Yeah. No, I know. I just thought it was.
Like, do I say words? Or
yeah,
do
no.
make,
I know what you
noises?
meant. Yeah. No, it's somewhere in between. It's almost like a baby that's almost saying words. And your hands are up by your head, like semi-limp, like kind of going back and forth a little bit, like.
For those of you who can't see us,
yeah,
Glenn is doing kind of like not pterodactyl, like T-Rex hands.
Yeah, T-Rex hands.
But up, like his
ears.
arms are chicken winged, so his hands are by his ears, and then he's doing like T-Rex hands. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of sounded a little like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs.
Would you fuck me?
I'd fuck me hard.
That's what I sounded like when I slept.
Kinda, yeah. A little bit. It was really creepy.
I went oh my little hands. Oh man.
Yeah. It was.
What if in the hotel room I just started like I was asleep and I just started being like, "Daddy, no, Daddy, no,
Yeah,
no, Daddy, no."
I would have been like,
would you guys have woken me up?
No,
or started filming.
No, I think.
This is how I know if you guys are my true friends.
Yeah, no, well, I would have filmed.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I would have filmed.
Till the end of time.
Yeah. The
rock pile harder than a motherfucker.
One of us has to be the hothead.
The beefiness is going away.
Yeah, no, I think I can tell because the sweatiness is starting to increase. I'm like unhulking. I'm gonna wake up and like some.
For those of you who are aware, me and Glenn got in a fight in the middle of this episode.
We did,
and we edited around it, but
yeah, but
we love each other though.
We do love each other.
We're best friends.
Yeah, we are.
You're like looking far off, like.
What has my life come to that Dylan Walsh is my best friend? We've all. My mom thinks I'm regressing.
What? Now that was below the belt. Everybody else is supposed to use Dylan Walsh as an inherently funny term for fucked up person, not you.
I have to.
You're supposed to be on my side.
Aw, I am on your side, little buddy. Who else would drive? Who else when a mic is like 5 feet from their house would drive 20 minutes in the opposite direction to pick his buddy up? No one. Me.
Well, the idea was we were going to do this before the mic.
Yeah, that didn't happen because... Oh, well, that's another story that I haven't gotten a chance to tell.
Go for it.
Yeah, well, because my bag...
I fought some bum over my camera. It got broken. You go.
No. Oh, was that what you were going at?
No, I'm saying that's my stupid story. You fucking...
No. You can...
No, that's it. That's all there is to it.
Is that all you want to say about it?
Maybe I'll say... I don't know, but I want to hear your story.
Well, you know this. Well, my bag got stuck in Newark, which meant... Yeah. So, like my...
I thought it got stuck in Austin.
No, it got stuck in Newark.
Oh, that's even more annoying somehow.
It was fucking awful. I was sitting there, like... first I didn't... It was just a duffel bag, and like I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the fuck? Because you guys got all your bags. I was like, how did they miss mine? And I go...
So wait, that doesn't mean... That means that it probably wasn't like special searching or whatever.
Well,
they just fucking...
That's what baggage claim originally told me.
Oh, they told you that.
They told me it got picked for additional screening,
okay.
and then never got put on the plane. Okay. So, which I think I may know why.
Why is that?
Why is that? You remember when we were going through Newark, So, I don't know, is it normal that... comment below if it's normal to go through fucking TSA twice on a domestic flight with one layover. Because I didn't realize, I don't know, I thought you just went through it once. It kind of worked out because we got to go out and smoke butts in between flights, which was kind of nice, right?
I love smoking butts.
I know you do. But we got to do that, but then when we were going through Newark, like, remember, like, I asked, I was like, oh, do you have to pull all your electronics out of your bag? And, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That guy was kind of a prick. Like, I was like, well, we didn't have to in Austin. I didn't know if you guys got new x-rays. He barely let me finish the word x-rays before he ran in by saying, And
this was your checked...
But this was my check bag. I don't know.
Your check bag got lost, but you were because my laptop and everything was in my checked bag.
Right.
So I didn't have to...
Right. Mine was in my carry-on. It was just in my backpack.
So you were asking, do I have to pull my laptop out?
Yeah, because usually you do, but in Austin we didn't, so I didn't know if there'd been some, like, update to, like...
Did you ask in Austin?
No, they told us.
That you didn't... You could
they specifically said you don't have to pull shit out.
Okay.
Yeah, which was pretty dope. But then, like... So, we're in Newark. So, the guy goes, oh, yeah, 9/11 didn't happen in Texas. And I was like, oh, and I fired back at him, right, yeah. What did I fire back? I fired back, oh, I didn't realize 9/11 happened in Newark, New Jersey. Which, I don't know if it resulted in my bag being skipped over on TSA, like, but I don't think it helped.
If that guy had any pull, it did.
Yeah.
If it was up to that dude.
If it was up to that dude, I don't think...
no more 9/11s in Newark on his watch.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Although, have
you tried that? Did you try that on... Oh.
No.
We
didn't make it to the mic.
I don't know why I asked that question.
Well,
I'm so fucking stupid. I was literally asking you if you did that tonight. We didn't...
You make the mic.
I'm so fucking dumb. Oh my god, dude.
We didn't even.
I knew that.
That happened yesterday.
I was thinking like, oh, maybe like in my brain, it was like, oh, maybe Glenn got. I was with. I don't know why my brain. It just made like a connection like that. Yeah,
no, I know. But yeah, I am. Well, I was thinking about how I could get into that because I feel like I have to like do a little bit of a setup, being like, you know what. I really hate it when people get offended for other people. Like, oh my god, my brother's best friend's younger sister is a retard. You know, like, you can't say that. And then get into it about, like, cities.
Well, that was one of the things that those fucking hobags were saying was, are you really going to talk about autistic people or whatever the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
When the...
Yeah.
That... Dude, that chubby dude tore them apart.
Did he, though?
Yes. I don't know if they felt it as much as they should have. I think that the girl he was aiming at is so fucking dumb and privileged that it didn't matter to her. I think her friends were mortified.
Oh, yeah, that must have been an embarrassing fucking situation for...
any of them that were smart enough to know what was going on...
It didn't really seem like two of them like were even fucking like paying it. I don't know. I was in the back talking to the crowd.
Buttering that family up?
That family up, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, why are you guys here? They're like, oh, we're here for graduation. Like, our son just got into like medical school or some shit like that.
And that little fucking he-she looking boy, girl. What was that thing?
I don't know. I didn't talk to it.
That little baby.
Yeah.
12-year-old baby was.
Yeah.
What did they? You said that they were like
they were
all
like,
these comics suck.
Yeah, they were literally like they all like everyone's really sucked a bag of dicks. Basically, is what they were trying to say. And I was like,
what words did they use in front of Ma and Pa?
Well, no, these were Mom and Pa that were saying it.
Oh, I thought that you were saying it was the kid.
No.
Said it.
I think kind of all of them said it in their own way, but like, yeah, it was the mom, the pop, the he, she, it thing, and
cousin it there.
Yeah. And
I really do not know if that was a boy or a girl child.
I couldn't tell by the voice either. It was kind of ambiguous.
I hope it's a girl, because she could grow up to be hot. That boy, not gonna grow up to be hot.
It was Hermie.
Hermie?
Hermaphrodite?
Hermaphrodites is like the Greek god of indecision.
Yeah, well, as is that person's
Well,
gender.
you know the term hermaphrodite. In Greek mythology, a hermaphrodite is the original form of humankind, and they were a man and a woman smushed together.
Yeah. Yeah,
and then they were separated by the gods,
right.
And that's why we have sex, is to try to like
merge the two sexes again.
That's why we long for someone of the opposite sex. Now it's interesting that the Greeks came up with this,
yeah, the ones
considering
that boys.
All they did was have gay sex.
Yeah,
but you know.
Oh, the Greeks, those omnisexuals.
I would call them multisexuals, personally.
Yeah, well.
But
maybe all sexuals.
It's all Roman to me.
Maybe. Man.
I really hope that we get a like half of our audience is really like smart people who like the like history jokes and philosophy stuff. And then half of our audience are just dumb as fuck, and they're like, when are they going to say cock again?
You hear that, Susans? Lump yourself into only one of those two categories.
That's all we want. We want really bright and really stupid.
If you're not bright, you know which bracket that is.
Yeah. Basically, fuck all of you. We don't want any fans at all.
He said it, not me. I want fans.
I don't know. Glenn's gay.
I'm not. I'm a straight man. I am a straight man, but just in case that sounded indecisive.
Well, it sounded kind of gay.
It did kind of sound gay.
He sort of said it in kind of a gay voice.
I'm a straight man.
I'm a very straight man.
I'm a straight man, I'm telling you.
There's only one boy who has my heart, and that is Emiliano. Hey, Emiliano, you know who you are. You wait till I make it to Puerto Rico. I'm gonna give you the fucking railing of a lifetime.
He does not. He's kind of joking, but
I am in no way joking. Emiliano's fucking hot. That's my boy toy.
You know what? I didn't know this about Dylan until the trip. When he tried to. No, it's the power move that you took in taking
taking the bed.
Taking the bed on the last night. That was. It's so.
It wasn't intended to be a power move. I just wanted to
not sleep on the floor. I know.
Yeah.
I get it. So instead of doing a mic,
I'm just kidding. It was totally a fucking power move.
It was kind of a bit of a power move.
You were cheering me on the whole way.
I didn't hate it. I told you, I was like, hey, you can sleep at the foot of my bed if he tries to, start shit. But it seemed like
Glenn was so sweet. He literally was like, if such and such comes home and tries to kick you out of the bed, I left a little space here you can curl up in. It was so... That was the most, fucking...
Gay. It was the gayest thing I've ever done. It was...
It was...
There's been a lot of peak gay moments, but that might have been...
Trey queer. I loved it.
It was like, yeah.
Queer is punk rock.
Yeah, I'm not punk rock.
I'm not...
Yeah, no. I enjoy punk music, but...
I'm not a punk. I'm not a punker.
Nope.
Nobody touched my dick except for ladies. I'm like, I don't know, you can maybe touch my dick.
Yeah, nope.
See how it responds.
Maybe that's just the 37-year-old in me at this point, but...
Yeah, I grew up in a pretty gay generation, so...
Yeah, I feel like if I was going to touch a dick, I would have done it a long time ago. Although, don't tell that to some random dudes who fucking run off with their hairdressers at, 60. You know? They're like, I was gay the whole time! Psych!
What do you... Now, do you think that the
mayor of your town did it in the fucking early 2000s.
The mayor of...
Frank Gashin.
Of Arlington?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No, Cumberland.
Oh, that's my town? How's that my town?
Well, it's not my town. I grew up in Lincoln. I just happen to live in Cumberland now.
I do not consider Cumberland my town.
Well, it's where you grew up.
For the stupid years.
When did you move there?
When I was 3.
When did you not leave? You didn't leave.
I started going to school in Providence at 14, and I spent as much time as I possibly could in Providence. And East Providence, my friend used to live in East Providence. I spent a lot of time there.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Boston when I was 17. And I've lived in Providence since I was 18, pretty much.
Yeah, well, that's why I didn't say, you grew up there, though.
I still don't consider it my town. I consider myself a proud Providenceite.
Yeah, I think.
I don't like...
I wonder if Providence...
I mean, no, you know what? I love Cumberland in its own way. I love, the woods and the fucking bullshit. I had fun sometimes in Cumberland, but I'm a fucking bourgeoisie pig, and I have to be associated with the city. That's just the way it is.
And I wonder if Providence would claim you.
I spent a lot of time in Central Falls, also.
Drugs.
Just
drugs. Oh.
Drugs and Cape Verdean pussy.
What?
Just what I said, my man.
I myself...
mostly little Irish pussy, actually.
I was...
But...
I
That's Have I said the rhyming girl's name yet on this podcast? I feel like I probably have.
Probably one of the early episodes.
Allie McNally.
Yeah, there you go. But you
is not a. I shouldn't say her name. She
No.
has a daughter or whatever.
Yeah, but you still love Allie McNally.
I do, but I don't want to like destroy her family. I don't want to take her away from like her family or like raise her kid as my own or anything. It's not like I'm trying to, divorce them and just steal both of them away. It's not anything like that.
No, of course not.
It's not like the end of Legit. Allie McNally will get that reference.
If she ever listens to this.
Oh, she'll listen.
You think so?
I think her husband will not like it, but one night when he's out, she'll huddle up under the covers with a fucking laptop.
And listen to this hour
and she will listen.
20-minute podcast. Well, hopefully.
I do still love you, Allie, but I love you in the way that I'm happy that you have a life now, and I really don't want to mess it up. I would like to be friends, but I'm happy for you. I really am, and I wouldn't do anything to ruin that. I really wouldn't. So, there. That's that.
That was sweet.
Well, that's the way I really feel.
I know.
I'm still gonna fuck Whimsy, though.
Jesus.
Whimsy, if you're listening, I want to put my dick in you. Glenn doesn't agree with any of this. He thinks I'm a pig.
I think it's fucking hilarious, but...
Glenn thinks I'm a fucking pig.
I do. You are a fucking pig.
I am
Dylan.
a pig.
You are.
I fuck good, though.
I bet you do, little buddy.
Girls tell me I fuck good. That little 20-year-old, she said that she had never had her pussy eaten like that.
I don't think I've gotten a compliment on sex since college. It's fucking rough, man.
That is rough.
I think I'm pretty sure I'm awful in bed.
Really?
No, I have no idea.
You don't think you're good in bed?
I
mean, I don't know. I'm sure that I have been awful in bed before.
I have no idea. I don't think I'm great by any means. I do my best, but I'm not gonna lie, I think the heroin has an issue. It has gotten.
You think it's really affected you?
I think it fucked me up sexually from the point that
sex will never feel as good as heroin.
No, not that at all. I think there's been a carryover of numb dick. You know what I'm saying? So I have to concentrate so hard.
Yeah, but so many dudes' problem is that they finish so fast.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
those guys would love to have a numb dick.
Yeah, and I would love to not have a numb dick for a second.
Keep it hard.
Well, yeah, that's never the. As far as I know, I don't think that's been the problem. Problem is I don't know. When
you fucking and you get bored.
No.
That's when I try to fuck on methadone. I try to fuck until I try to make the girl come, and then I literally will it's the opposite of what I try to fucking make the girl come, and then I roll over like a nice housewife. I'm I'm just tired. It's okay. You don't have to do me. You know what I mean?
Well, that was
I'm just glad that you feel good.
I think it just comes from the
Keep going.
I don't know, it takes me so long to fucking, or sometimes, I don't know, in order to finish, let's just say that, I have to
in order to bring yourself to climax,
I have to try very, very hard and concentrate very, very hard. So,
do you need to think of really like horrible things?
No, I wouldn't
Like,
say.
do you think about like choking her and holding her head underwater and like pooping
no.
on her and stuff?
No, nothing like that.
Just me?
Yeah, just you. Nothing like that. I'm but
Think
no.
about that one time with your uncle back in 04.
No, just you.
Oh, trust me, I'm not the only one my uncle got to. Rest in peace.
Rest in hell.
I wasn't molested by my uncle. I'm almost 80% sure.
Yeah, just like I'm like 20% sure I wasn't molested by a Catholic priest.
You know what's fucked up? Is I said to my brother once, yo, I'm not sure, but I think that I might have been molested by one of my uncles. And he said,
Which
dude,
one?
and he goes, I've kind of thought that too. So I go, if it's this, if obviously if we say the same one, there's something to it. And I go, the one that I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
He's. Anyway.
Yeah.
And my brother just names the one who's the most Republican. Like the most annoyingly, like, Trump supporter.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, are you really bringing that into this?
That's fucked up.
Dude. So fucking funny to me.
But
I really think that's all there was to it. But, you know, some people are weak of spirit. Thomas. No, I love my brother. I wish he'd call me. He'll call me when I'm fucking rich.
Yeah. Dude, we don't have any mics for the rest of the week, do we?
So we should record like 18 episodes.
I'm gonna be working, but oh man.
We should record like 2 episodes.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
We'll have the time, right? Like.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we should. I mean, it depends. Again, it depends on when you wake up.
Fucking.
Because I can't be doing midnight fucking.
No, I dig.
Like.
This is a special Austin.
Yeah, because what is it, like 3 a.m. at this point?
It is 3:02.
Yeah, it's
But this is the special Austin episode.
where we didn't talk about.
We're
Austin.
back from Austin. We love you, Providence.
It would be nice if we could
regroup.
Yeah.
We're definitely releasing this episode.
Yeah.
Don't even try to fucking pull that one on me, Ganesh.
I'm gonna edit it, but yeah.
Okay. We're gonna have this out by tomorrow, 3:27.
Dylan, you're in no position to call shots. I will have it out tomorrow, but don't you dare.
We'll upload it to the drive, and I'll put it out.
Yeah, I don't trust you.
Upload it to the drive. I'll edit it, and I'll put it out.
Oh, I don't trust you with actually editing it. I don't. I'm just being honest.
Will you upload it to the drive?
Unedited? Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, as long as you don't post it.
I won't post it unedited.
Don't post it. I'll post it. Not to mention you don't have anything to edit it with.
Tomorrow?
It's fine. You can try to. By all means, have at trying to edit it, but it's never gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm okay with.
You'll post it tomorrow, though.
Again, Dylan, you do absolutely nothing but just have to be home. So if you could go ahead and not, that'd be great.
I'm just asking when it's coming out.
I'm gonna do my 100% best to have it out tomorrow.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
It'll be out.
Okay. All right, buddy.
All right, Tai Chi.
Relax.
Look at him. He gets into one.
He
gets into one almost fight.
You need to start meditating.
I do meditate.
You see how I float above the floor?
Yes.
You can float above the floor.
Yeah, I could float above the floor if all I had to do was be home for the podcast.
Well, maybe I'm not even gonna.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not even. You already know what I was gonna say.
I probably don't, but. Oh, the cats. Alright. Guys, this has been a wonderful episode. We brought to you by fucking Huggies and
327-21
yeah.
podcasts.
Brought to you by the sex toys in that
thing that I punched
in the speed bag game that Dylan almost won. Dylan almost won some anal beads, and with that, I'm going to leave you with that image. This has been another episode of Lazy Susans. I'm Glenn.
I'm Dylan.
And look forward to the next one.
All right, come here, you son of a bitch.
Fuck you, Dylan.
I think we pulled it out.
I think so, too.